Remember December 2022? The Bitcoin world was in shambles. But that's the thing about Bitcoin. It's always been a story of dramatic comebacks. Hooray! Everybody's getting hyped up about Bitcoin again. Again, the story is quite clear. We have seen the lowest lows in December 2022, which is the end of the crash of the previous cycle. And from there on, the beginning of the new cycle starts, which is expected to be in a full run somewhere around end 2024 to mid 2025. So everybody's looking at the previous bull runs, the 4-year cycles, and therefore everybody expects 2024 to be a very bullish year for Bitcoin. And right now, which is the end of 23, everybody is in a positive anticipation, waiting for the trigger to release the bulls. And that's why we see all kind of bullish people talking about what Bitcoin has never done before, what signal Bitcoin hasn't showed until now. And this element in the chart, that means the next bull run might start or has started. Yeah, that's why we see that. And a lot of bulls expect the Bitcoin ETF to be the trigger for the new bull run. According to the motto, we have the right time in the cycle, we have a very positive event creating more demand for Bitcoin equals to next bull run. So the question really is, will the bull run come as everybody expects it? Or will it be different? Now everybody has the data. The market now has experience. Everybody expects it to happen somewhere in end 24 to mid 25. Because everybody knows about the 4-year cycle, etc. Will it be different this time? I myself, I'm invested in Bitcoin since 2016. So I was in the market in the 2017 bull run and also in the previous bull run in 2021. I think I can agree the sentiment and the interest of the market participants are the same as before the start of the previous bull runs. And at least the potential upside is very big with a reasonable potential downside from where we are right now. The most dangerous sentence in the financial market is, this time will be different. And of course, I don't know what will happen. I'm just sharing my honest opinion with you. And of course, every cycle has their own bearish arguments, like the increased governmental regulations, the technological limits of Bitcoin, the lack of mainstream adaptation. Bitcoin was originally intended to be used in a day-to-day payment. And the shift away from Bitcoin as the primary pair in trading altcoins to stablecoins and decentralized finance. But all in all, I do think from the point that we are standing right now at $37,000 for Bitcoin and around $2,000 for Ethereum, it will be another chance for us to make a lot of money within just less than 2 years. And of course, time has already proven that when investing in crypto, it's Bitcoin and Ether. Reason is, those are the safest bet for a nice gain within the speculative field of cryptocurrency. For me, there is no reason to play games and choose between the two. I allowed myself to make a small projection of what to expect in the next bull run. So those are the highest prices Bitcoin had for every year. And of course, what those numbers mean for the future are always up for interpretation. Now I've just decided to take a closer look at the years where the 4-year cycle hit the peak, which leads us to this. So what we see is that every 4-year cycle, the absolute increase goes up, but also the percentage of growth slowed down, leaving a lot of room for interpretation for the future. And I'm sure that you've heard of the stock to flow model, saying Bitcoin should be around 100K right now, and the next jump will be $1 million per Bitcoin. Now, this was the model that most voices looked at during the last bull run, but it's actually an updated version. The previous original version looked like this, saying that Bitcoin should have moved around 55K and predicting that Bitcoin should reach somewhere $500,000 in 2025. So the result is nobody really knows, and we cannot expect a reliable forecast. We are all just guessing, right? But I do think the best chance we have is to look at the given bigger picture. And this leads me to say that based on the previous behavior, one, we should be in the right time of the 4-year cycle. We have seen the lowest low after the crash already, and now the new cycle has started again. Second, the general sentiment and the market expectations are back to bullish again. And the third point, for me, it looks like we're all just waiting for the right trigger, be it the Bitcoin ETF that is expected for January 24 or something different to start the next bull run.